welcome back to Nikki at your Cervix. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit your subscribe button and turn my post notification bell on so you can get an update every time I have a new release. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Nikki_at_your_cervix for lots more interesting content. So as our title suggested, today we'll be talking about 10 amazing facts about the clitoris. 10 things you did not know about the clitoris. So without further ado, let's get into it. So as you can see on this picture, with my clitoris labeled right here, it sits right under the clitoral hood right here. So that's your clitoris right there. So let's start. What's unique about the clitoris is that it's truly unique. So when it comes to climaxing, the clitoris is really crucial. And guess what? What makes it special is that the clitoris is actually the only organ in the body with the sole function of providing pleasure. That means it's extremely unique, right? Another thing about the clitoris is that the clitoris is a powerful organ system that is composed of 18 parts, and 2/3 of the clitoris is basically interior. So what you're seeing on the outside here is a third of the clitoris. Most of the clitoris is literally on the inside. So when people talk about the clitoris, they basically talk about the glands that we see on the outside, and that's the very sensitive part. But what we need to know is that the internal part is connected to the glands by the corpora, something we call the corpora cavernosa, which is basically two spongy areas of erectile tissue. So farther down, the corpora cavernosa branches off into two pairs of wings, and we call that the crura, which extends into the body and around the vaginal canal. So underneath the crura, we have the clitoral vestibule or vestibular bulb. So like much of the clitoris, these sac-like structures of tissue become engorged with blood when you get aroused. So yes, you heard that right. When you get aroused, your clitoris also get engorged with blood. Another important fact about it is that it got a lot of nerves. So the gland's clitoris contains about 8,000 nerve endings, making it the powerhouse of pleasure. Can you imagine so many nerves in one organ? Very special. To get some perspective for this, that's the clitoris has twice as many nerve endings as the penis. So the clitoris have way more nerve endings than the penis, right? And guess what? Those nerve are the erogenous zone. It basically spreads the feeling to 15,000 other nerves in the pelvis, which explains why it feels like your whole body is being taken over when your clitoris is stimulated. Another important fact is that every woman is different. So we're all unique. So why not make our clitoris unique as well? Guess what? We're all unique, and some clitoris may be large, some clitoris may be small. And it's also important that some women prefers touching near the clitoris and not on it. And some women prefer you touch directly on it and not near it. So it all depends on your unique partner and what exactly they want. Another important thing to note is that it is the real G-spot. So while we've heard about this infamous G-spot and does it exist, guess what? It does, and we have it as women. So basically, your clitoris is your G-spot, and it is what we promote and responsible for the female orgasm. Okay? Another important factor is that it is very similar to the penis. So guess what? You heard it first here. The clitoris and the penis are somewhat mirror images of each other. They're just organized differently. So in fact, up to 2 weeks of pregnancy, when you're in your mom's womb, all embryos appears to be a female. It's not until like 8 week of gestation that your testosterone kicks in and the penis starts to form. So none of the parts disappear, they're just rearranged. So for example, the internal part of the clitoris is also made of erectile tissues, and that is what becomes the frame of the penis. So you can think about it that it's very, very similar to the penis itself. And as I said before, it even gets erect. That's another important part. So when we talk about erection, we're not only talking about the penis, we can have erection in the clitoris itself, as we mentioned, it getting engorged with blood during arousal. And this blood is basically trapped inside of the clitoral area until it's released by your orgasmic spasms. Another important thing to note is that size does not matter. So the clitoris can be as small as a pea, or it can be as large as your thumb. You are unique, and what pleasures you is what you and your unique partner should discuss. Size does not matter. It's normal to have a small one, and it's normal to have a larger one as well. And the last thing we'll be discussing about the clitoris today is that it can grow with age. So due to hormone changes after menopause, the clitoris may enlarge for many women. And other hormonal changes as well can have impact on the clitoris. So if you notice some differences in the size of your lady parts over time, don't be alarmed. It can be just a normal variation of your body's physiology. So guess what? You learned 10 unique things about the clitoris today. And we all should remember that we're all beautiful, unique, and special in our own way. So everybody, what works for you may not work for someone else. What you have to do is discuss with your partner, and you discuss what's best for you and your life. So that's it for this video. If you have any question, don't forget to drop them in the comment section below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Nicky_@_your_cervix for lots more interesting content. Until next time, see you soon. Bye.